Welcome back. In this video, we're going to take a look how to do some of the basics with a program called DreamWeaver. DreamWeaver is made to let you work with your website files, make it easier, write code for you, preview your code, and a whole bunch of other stuff. DreamWeaver is a paid program, but you can get a 30-day trial, and that's actually what I'm using right here. So 30 days is enough for you to use it on your own projects, test it out, learn a little bit about the coding with it. So let's get started. You're going to probably end up on the same screen I'm at here, and one option is to open a file that you already have. So let's open up one of our Notepad or HTML files that we made before, and mine was index, and we're going to see what it looks like inside of DreamWeaver. Now you have all these windows, right? We're just going to focus on a bit today. The first thing is up here. You have three buttons: Code View, Split, and Live. Now the Code View basically takes you to the text editor in the program, which lets you work on your page a lot like you would work on it when you're using Notepad. But there are a few differences. Notice that if you missed something like a tag closing arrow, all this text turns red. A little bit of a hint. That's not going to show up. You've done something wrong. When you see the color coding break, you can sort of scan your code quickly and easily and realize, oh yeah, there was something wrong there. The other thing that's neat is that when you're writing your code, as soon as I hit the space bar in a tag, it shows me attributes that you could use. So I'll do like background color equals quote, and look at how easy that is. I can just like pick a color, a little light blue there, and that's it, and say, yeah, that's good. Hit OK, and it inserts the code for me. Okay, so this is the text editor. Okay, nice. Now, while you're working with the text editor, the big advantage is we can go to this button, the Live button. The Live button shows you what your page is supposed to look like in a browser. Now, it's not going to be exactly what you would get in the browser, but it's pretty close. Now, Live is actually pretty advanced. It does basic HTML, and it does sophisticated code that we're not using yet. So you have a little drop down here. The better one is to pick Design. When you're in the design view, you still get to see the basics of what the page will look like, but you also get to type in it. So instance, I can put the cursor there, and I can start going, there is some, and I could hit the bold button here, down in my properties window, some stuff on this page, turn bold off for you to see. And you'll notice that as you're typing, just like you would in Microsoft Word, the code has been written for you with the tags to make the bold. Now, some of these tags may not be the tags you're used to. That's okay. DreamWeaver is using modern tags that are all up to date. As long as you get the idea, it is writing the tags for you. So this design view is great. I made most of this page with my design view. I did things like this. Let's get the cursor down there. I went Insert Image. There's a sad face. Okay. And that's how easy it is. Okay, picture's in there. Okay, so we should be happy, not sad. Notice the code, exactly what you would have typed in your own Notepad file. Image, source is images / sad face, you name the file with width and heights. Okay, this is pretty good. Reduces errors a lot. You'll even notice that when you have something selected in your properties window, you have options. For instance, I could change this to 100 by 100. Okay, and now the picture's a little smaller, and of course the code's been updated. Width 100, height 100. So you can do a lot with this, and it makes it fast and easy. I even put my link in there by doing Insert Hyperlink. Okay, but you can do one like that on your own. So that's sort of the basics of the design view. Remember, it's design, not live. And the code view, right? You can sort of use them hand by hand to work. Split is just half and half. I don't know, I think it's a little too busy, but if you like it, you can use it. Now, when you want to see what your page actually looks like, here's what you do. You go down to the globe, and you say Preview. And for this course, I'm always going to use Google Chrome to test out your stuff you make. So you can just use Chrome. It'll almost always ask you, you've done some changes, do you want to save it? Notice that little star. That little star there means you haven't saved it yet. So say yes to save it. And there's the real thing that somebody would see if they were using Chrome, right? And there's your page. So it's a very fast workflow. Back to DreamWeaver, do some edits, preview in the browser. Now, common questions at this stage some students have is they say, this properties window, I don't see it down there. Where is it? Well, here's how you get it if it's not there automatically. You just go up here to Window. Window, scroll down, and there it is right there, Properties. Now, when it pops up for you, it might pop up as a floating window, so you might have to drag it, and they call docking it. Come on. I'm having issues here trying to drag this. I think it's actually because I'm recording the screen. My clicks don't work properly, but just trust me, you can click, drag down here, and lock it to the bottom when you need to use it. And that's about it. So it'll work on your computer for sure. Those are the basics of DreamWeaver. I guess one extra little thing is you can have any files open you want. So I could have my contact page open, and I could have my products page open. And notice all your pages that are open are just all up there in tabs. So if you ever need to copy paste some code, it makes it really easy, right? Your whole site can be open. So that's it for the intro video of DreamWeaver. Make sure to check the next one where I'm going to talk about the properties window and these two buttons down here, how they can be used to help you modify your text.